This is Steve, and Steve is a miner. But where should Steve put his mining skills to use? Well, today we are going to find out the answer to this question by reviewing every mine in Skyrim, as well as ranking every hold by how profitable their mines are. In order to find out how profitable each mine is, we are first going to calculate every ore vein of each type. Then we are going to multiply the number of each ore vein in each mine using the base value of each ore they possess. Assuming each ore vein gives us 3 pieces of ore, that number will then be tripled. That number will then be our estimation of the monthly income that the mine provides. We're starting the expedition by getting the notched pickaxe first. Now we are ready to start our journey.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
This is the broken Tusk mine in Solstheim. There are some weaklings out here that you have to clear out before exploring freely. As you can see, there's plenty of loot available here. However, there are only 2 hotstone deposits in this room, placing the total monthly value of this mine at 600 septims. Now we are headed for our second mine in Solstheim, which is the Damphall Mine.
Huh?
Beware of the reavers that reside in here.
How many is that? What was that?
There's a large body of water with a trapdoor above it. Underwater you will find drowned corpses as well as a secret chest. This is actually a rather large dungeon. You can find many alchemy ingredients here. But as for ores, you can only find 2 iron ore veins and 1 silver ore vein, which places the monthly value at 87 septims. We're now in Raven Rock, and here you can find the Raven Rock Mine. I can't be the only one who thinks that these stairs don't look sturdy enough. Just look at how unsafe they are. Besides that, this is the best mine for working in Solstheim. There is a total of 9 ebony deposits here. And if you delve deeper, you can find 2 sources of Stalrim too. This places the monthly value of this mine at 2,820 septims. You can also find the Bloodskull blade here. Now we're back in Skyrim from Solstheim. This is Fort Fellhammer in Winterhold. There is a total of 10 iron deposits here, which places the monthly value at 60 septims. Oh, look at that! A skill book.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
This is the second mine in Winterhold, called the Whistling Mine.
The mine will be the talk of Skyrim soon, you'll see. It'll be the stuff of legends.
This mine is an icy cave formation with only 2 iron ore veins here, placing the monthly value at 72 septims.
Thorgar says we'll find rock soon, the kind worth gold.
I'm starting to think we might not even find iron in here. We've been at it for so long.
We are now in Dawnstar. There are 2 rivaling mines operating here. The owners of the mines are a married couple.
Quicksilver Mine. If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker Mine with all those milk drinkers.
Ironbreaker Mine is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver Mine, and its fathead owner. You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar. I own Ironbreaker Mine. We make twice as much coin as those horkers over in Quicksilver Mine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up, if you're looking for work.
If I get any rest soon, I'll count myself richer than a king.
The Quicksilver Mine has a total of 5 Quicksilver ores. The monthly value for this mine is 375 septims.
Been working in Ironbreaker since I was a boy.
The Ironbreaker Mine has a total of 6 iron deposits, placing the monthly value at 36 septims. Neither of these mines shy away from using child labor.
Hi there. I'm running food and supplies to the miners. Don't pay much, but they let me sleep by the fire in the inn most nights.
This is the Halted Stream Camp, which has the only mine in Whiterun. This mine contains 16 iron deposits and 1 corundum deposit, placing the value at 156 septims. There is a dead mammoth, and there are many traps here too. One of them being this spike trap here. We are now in Yarlmarch, home to Rockwallow Mine.
If you're here about the mine, it's already got an owner and she's not selling. If not, then please stay out of my workers' way. Ryling owns this mine.
I'm just here to work the mine.
She had to offer
Nothing
me a
else
job.
matters anymore.
Farewell.
Just trying to make a living. No interest in trouble.
Stone Hill's warmth is a welcome change in this cold, bleak land.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
There is a total of 4 iron veins here, the monthly value being 24 septims. We are now in an orc stronghold located in Havingar. This is the orcish stronghold called Mor Khazgur. Just like Whiterun and Yalmarch, Havingar only has 1 mine.
I'm here to mine, Outlander. So unless you want to dig, get out.
Wow, what a warm welcome.
I'm here to mine, Outlander. So unless you want to dig, get out.
There is a total of 7 orichalcum veins here, placing the monthly value at 420 septims. Now we're back in the more eastern regions of Skyrim. We are headed towards this settlement called the Darkwater Crossing. The land is gorgeous here. Wait, why is she here?
Yes?
She's a member of the Companions. I think she's supposed to be in Whiterun. Unless she's on a mission or something. As we descend down the Goldenrock Mine, we discover that it contains 4 corundum veins within. The monthly income the mine provides is at 240 septims. It seems like this mine doesn't shy away from using child labor either.
Hi, I've never seen you around here before. Are you a miner too? Saunders takes care of me when Mom's not around.
This is Narchulbur, another orcish stronghold, home to Gloombound Mine. I really like this bridge right here.
Are you looking to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore, I'll give you coin. All right.
Inside we find 16 ebony deposits, and in addition to that, 6 iron deposits. This mine has an astonishing monthly value of 2,916 septims.
Gadba and me came to work the mine. The plan is to get rich and then go back to Lagerspur and take over. Mool is the smart one. I go where he tells me.
The Steamschorch Mine is the last mine located in Eastmarch.
I've got your back.
This looks like a really nice settlement. This mine is home to 7 malachite veins. The expected profits are 630 septims. We are now in the rift, and we are about to enter the Lost Prospect Mine. That can't be a good sign. Turns out that there are no enemies here. At first glance, the mine seems to be empty, until you find out that there is a secret cave. There you can find 3 gold ore veins valued at 450 septims. Ah, the rift is so beautiful. We are heading inside Northwind Mine. Inside we find 3 iron ore veins valued at 18 septims, as well as some skeletons too. Have a nice day to you too. Anyway, we are looking for the Redbelly Mine. That looks rather cozy.
Mining is hard work, but we pay fair price for any ore you dig up.
Everything was going great in Redbelly, then the damn spiders showed up. Mining iron takes a lot of strength and special reinforced tools. I must have broken 5 or 6 pickaxes in the last few months alone. But now that I've got Rock Splinter here, I can cut through stone like a hot knife through butter. Fortune to you and your children.
The Redbelly Mine has a nice spiraling formation to it. After clearing out the spiders, we can find 3 ebony ore veins valued at 540 septims.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawn Guard too? Truth is, it's anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you.
The last mine in the rift is located within Fort Dawnguard. There is a Dawnguard training course that you have to complete before accessing the Deaddrop Mine. Inside the mine you can find 4 corundum ore veins, valued at 240 septims. We have made our way to Falkreath. And we are entering the Bilegulch Mine. I really like this nightly atmosphere. There are 9 orichalcum veins to be found here. The monthly value for this mine being 540 septims. Now we're visiting the Embershard Mine. I believe this to be the closest mine to Helgen. There are some bandits here for you to clear out.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
They have a unique cart route here. Down here you can encounter the remains of this unfortunate soul. I also really like this lever system here. You can find a total of 8 iron ore veins down here, which means that the value for this mine is at 48 septims.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
This mine also has another exit. So the bandits are really residing this close to the village of Riverwood. The Knifepoint Mine is the last mine in Falkreath left for us to explore. This mine contains 19 corundum and 5 iron deposits, placing the value at 1,170 septims, which makes it the most profitable mine within the Falkreath hold. We have finally made our way to the Reach, home to the most mines within Skyrim.
You're not from here. We don't need to be talking.
I'm Einathatch's
May your
right
weapons
hand
be
man.
sharp and your prey fresh.
We are in Cartwayston, home to two mines, the first one being Fenn's Gulch Mine. This mine is nothing special. It only has one silver ore vein, worth 75 septims.
I want you sellswords out of my mine.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
If the Forsworn aren't attacking... Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land. Forsworn attack the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to help. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off. You can try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly.
The mine is closed. Get lost. Forsworn attacked a while back. Jarl had no men to spare, so the Silverbloods generously offered to send us to clean things up. We just want that old native to hand over his land in payment for our services. Then we'll leave, and everyone can get back to work. Helping out Einathatch, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest. Let's see them make us. That I will, stranger. This is more than the Silverbloods are paying us. We'll clear out.
Time to find another job.
Good to see you again, friend.
These Reach folk are so nosy.
Now the Sanuarach Mine, on the other hand, that mine is actually worth disputing over it. The Sanuarach Mine contains 7 silver ore veins within it, and those are worth 525 septims. Not everyone is happy about getting back to work though.
Sanuarach Mine is open again. How am I supposed to handle all this work?
Don't have anything to say to you, stranger.
Not quite sure why that one worker called this mine Sanuarach Mine. The next mine on the list is the Kolskeggr Mine, which is overrun by the Forsworn. This is actually the best mine for mining gold. It contains 17 gold veins, which are worth 2,550 septims. So it's no wonder that the Forsworn covet the mine. The left-hand mine is located right outside of Markarth.
Another day, another settlement gets attacked. No place in the Reach is safe from the Forsworn.
Kolskeggr, overrun with Forsworn. What next?
Damn Forsworn. Only a matter of time before they hit here, too. Seems Kolskeggr Mine got hit by Forsworn. Those madmen get more bold every season. Pavo and Gat are the only survivors. I'll be sending word to the Jarl about this, but I don't know when help will come.
It's amazing how much work goes into the little things, isn't it? I'm just here to dig. Not much else to talk about.
I'm one of the miners. Plenty of ore to dig up around here.
The mine contains 5 ore veins of iron, which are worth 30 septims.
We're keeping the mine closed until that crypt is clear. There's still plenty of ore left in that mine. What a waste.
Soljund's Sinkhole contains 5 ore veins of moonstone, which is unique. They are worth 450 septims. I guess I found out what the mine is named after.
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and Eltris started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the king in rags when you're in Cidhna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escapes Cidhna Mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Cidhna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? You'll pay off your debt to the Reach. Just work, and you'll earn your freedom. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
I saved the most famous mine for last.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. So was I, for the first one. The other murders were all me, though. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any. Now, if you'll excuse me.
These work conditions sound terrible. The most famous silver mine in Skyrim only contains 6 silver deposits, and those are worth 450 septims. After reviewing every single mine in Skyrim, I'm going to rank every hold by how profitable their mines are. At number 10 we have Hjalmarch with a total value of 24 septims. The lowest rank is unsurprising for a hold that only has 1 mine. At number 9 we have Winterhold with a total value of 72 septims. At number 8 we have Whiterun with a total value of 156 septims. This is another one of those holds that have only 1 mine. And at number 7 we have the Pale with a total value of 411 septims. Bonus points for the fact that both of the mines are located within the city. At number 6 we have Havingar with a total value of 420 septims. For a hold with only 1 mine, this one made it quite far in the list. With a total value of 540 septims, the Rift has made it into the better half of this ranking. And at number 4, Falkreath is the first hold to profit more than 1,000 septims each month from its mines, with a total amount of 1,758 septims. With a total value of 3,507 septims, the island of Solstheim has claimed the third spot on this list. Despite being in the third place, the island is home to the second most profitable mine, called the Goldenrock Mine. In second place we have Eastmarch, with a total value of 3,786 septims. The Gloombound Mine, which is the most profitable mine in Skyrim, is located in Eastmarch. And in first place we have the Reach, with a grand total value of 4,080 septims. The Reach has the most mines in Skyrim. It also has the third most profitable mine, the Kolskeggr Mine. So if you want to make a living as a miner in Skyrim, you might as well move here. Thank you so much for watching this video. In case you need it, here's a list of the best mines for each ore type. Farewell.